Queen Candy, and today I have a very special guest with me. This is my lollipop fairy, and her name is Miss Sharp. So she's going to be helping us today learn a little bit more about reading, okay? So first things first, who likes candy? Do you like candy?
I love candy.
Yum. Do you like candy? Me too. All right, Miss Nolan absolutely loves candy. So today we are going to be traveling through Candyland in order to make it to King Candy's castle. Do y'all think we can do it?
I think we can.
All right. Okay, so in order to learn, remember, we've been working on this skill about retelling stories to determine a central message or lesson. So we have to make it all the way to King Candy's castle in order to learn a lesson. All right? But before we get started, good readers are always doing what?
Always thinking.
Yes, good readers are always thinking before, during, and after they read, okay? So, why do you think it's important for good readers to always be thinking? Why do you think? So they can better understand a story. That's exactly right. Good job, friends. So, before we get started, this is the book that we are actually going to be reading today. It's called Peanut Butter and Cupcake, okay? And so what does it look like? Does it look like Peanut Butter and Cupcake are friends? Does it look like they're friends?
It looks like it to me.
Yes, okay. So before we get started reading, let's think about what friends do. What friends can. Okay, friends can do what?
I think friends can play together.
Yes, friends can play with each other. Friends can have lots of fun, right? Do you have lots of fun with your friends? Okay, all right, next up, what about friends are? Friends are what?
Friends are kind.
Friends are kind. Friends are caring. Friends are maybe loving. Okay, yeah. So remember, we're just thinking about friends right now, trying to build some background knowledge before we read our story. Okay, so friends can, friends are. What about friends have? What do friends have?
Friends have fun.
Friends have fun together. Friends are adventurous. They go on lots of adventures, right? With lots of different people. Do you have just one friend?
No.
No, you have lots of friends, right? And you got to go on lots of different adventures and have fun with different people that are your friends, okay? And lastly, what can friends do?
Friends can learn from each other.
Friends do learn from each other, that's right.
And they take care of each other.
Friends do take care of each other, and friends learn from each other. All right, so just keep that in mind about friendship, because I think that's going to give you a clue as to what lesson we're going to learn when we get to King Candy's castle. All right, so I'm going to hand the book over because our lollipop fairy is going to be reading the first half of our story today. All right?
Yes. We are going to try to make our way to King Candy's castle. And how we're going to do that is by answering some questions that we have through Candyland. But how are we going to know what the answers are? We have to listen to our story and really keep thinking during the story so we can answer our questions and make it to the castle. So the book that we are reading today is called Peanut Butter and Cupcake by Terry Border. So let's learn about peanut butter. Oop.
I'm going to be icing my cupcake.
Peanut Butter got a ball for his birthday. He was kind of bad at kicking it with his feet, but he was kind of good at balancing it on his head. Still, it wasn't much fun playing with a ball all by himself. What does he need?
He needs a friend.
He needs a friend.
He doesn't want to play by himself.
Let's see what he does. Want to play with me? He asked his mom. They had just moved to town and Peanut Butter didn't have any friends yet. So maybe some of you are making a connection. Have you ever been new in a town or at school? How does that make you feel? I think you should go outside and find someone to be your new friend, she answered.
Good advice, Mom.
Peanut Butter liked that idea very much, so off he went. It wasn't long before he saw a someone. Who do you think he saw? Hello, I'm new here and I'd like to play. Maybe now, maybe later, or even all day. I'll make you chuckle deep down in your belly, and we'll go together like peanut butter and hamburger.
What?
I'm sorry, said Hamburger, but I'm busy walking the dogs. Thanks for asking, though. Hamburger is walking. What is he walking?
Hot dogs!
Has hot dogs as his pets.
Silly Hamburger.
You're welcome, said Peanut Butter. Maybe next time. And he kept on walking. Then he saw Cupcake playing by herself. He thought she looked sweet and might make a good friend. Hello, I'm new here and I'd like to play. Maybe now, maybe later, or even all day. I'll make you chuckle deep down in your belly, and we'll go together like peanut butter and Cupcake. I'm building sprinkle castles, said Cupcake. You can stay and watch, but don't hit my castle with your ball or I'll be mad. Peanut Butter didn't want to make anyone mad. That's okay, Peanut Butter said, and he kept walking. Then he saw an egg rolling down the path. Hello, I'm new here and I'd like to play. Maybe now, maybe later, or even all day. I'll make you chuckle deep down in your belly, and we'll go together like peanut butter and egg. Peanut butter and egg? That's funny. You're cracking me up, Egg laughed. And then he really did crack. Peanut Butter didn't want the egg to laugh anymore, so he kept walking. Why do you think Peanut Butter didn't want the egg to laugh? Because he might crack all the way. And
cracked
Peanut Butter,
egg.
he's trying to be a good friend. He doesn't want to hurt anybody. He found someone jumping. Hello, I'm new here and I'd like to play. Maybe now, maybe later, or even all day. I'll make you chuckle deep down in your belly, and we'll go together like peanut butter and, what is it? Meatball. 32, 33, 35. Shh, I'm counting my jumps, said Meatball. 35, 36, 37. I'm trying to set a record, Peanut Butter whispered back. But I have this ball and 38, 39, 40. Shh, said Meatball. Peanut Butter kept walking. Finding a friend was harder than he thought it was going to be. So maybe he's feeling a little bit sad. Do you think he'll find a friend?
I don't know. Let's find out. All right, so I'm going to pick up there, okay? So Peanut Butter is on the hunt for a friend. Then Peanut Butter saw another someone sitting under a tree. And that was good because he was ready to sit down too. Even though he was getting tired, he gave it another try, so he's not giving up. Hello, I'm new here, and I'd like to play. Maybe now, maybe later, or even all day. I'll make you chuckle deep down in your belly, and we'll go together like peanut butter and French fries. Not right now, said French Fries. I just remembered I'm supposed to help Hamburger with his hot dogs, and I need to catch up. Get it? Catch up, like catch up. Peanut Butter walked up to one more someone who was practicing his ABCs. But before he could open his mouth, Soup picked up a spoon, dipped it into himself, and then showed it to Peanut Butter. In the spoon were two letters, an N and an O. What does that spell? No. But I didn't say anything yet, said Peanut Butter. You didn't have to, said Soup. Oh, said Peanut Butter. So that wasn't very nice of Soup, was it? Peanut Butter found a bench to sit on. He was almost ready to give up. But as he sat there, so very sad, a new kid walked up to him. Who do you think it's going to be? What goes really good with peanut butter? Hello, she said. Peanut Butter took a deep breath. Hello, I'm new here and I'd like to play. Maybe now, maybe later, or even all day. I'll make you chuckle deep down in your belly and we'll go together like peanut butter and Jelly! That's right. Sure, I'll be your friend, said Jelly. But could you teach me how to keep the ball on my head? I'm only good with my feet. So is Jelly going to learn something from Peanut Butter?
He was very good at that.
Yes. So they taught each other what they knew and made each other chuckle deep down in their bellies. So what are they doing? They're playing together. He found a friend. It wasn't long before their laughing made the other kids come over. They asked if they could play too. Of course, Peanut Butter and Jelly were happy to let them join in. As his new friends knocked the ball around with their feet and their heads and, in one case, his buns, Peanut Butter chuckled deep down in his belly because they all went together like peanut butter and hamburger and cupcake and egg and meatball and french fries and soup and jelly. The end. Look at that. Friends forever. All right, guys. So, did you like our story?
I did.
Did it make you think of all things sweet like candy?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So, what we're going to do is we have to try to make it through Candyland. Looks like a big job, doesn't it? A big job
I
for
think we can do it.
Yes, we can do it. A big job for a second grader. So, as you can see, each of us have a game piece, all right? And so we're going to start here, and we're going to move through Candyland, and at each stop, there's a question. Because like we said, good readers have to be thinking before, during, and after they read. So we have some comprehension questions to answer. All right, so who wants to go first?
I think you should.
Okay, I'm going to go first. All right, I'm going to be the pink, and I'm going to stop at, the gingerbread plum trees. All right, and this little guy's name is Plumpy. All right, let's see what question I have. All right, my question says, who are the characters in the story? Do you know who the characters are in the story?
Well, I definitely know the first one. This whole story, who was our story mainly about? That's right, Peanut Butter. Peanut Butter started off with his mom, then he met Cupcake, Hamburger, French fries, meatball, soup, egg, and jelly. Those were all of the characters in our story.
Yes, perfect. All right, so first stop done. All right, I'm going to hand you your game piece so you can move it.
All right, I'm stopping at Peppermint Forest.
Ooh.
What question do you think is going to be in here?
Peppermint.
Let's see. Where does the story take place?
So what do we call that? When we're trying to figure out where the story takes place, we call that the
setting.
The setting, yes. Okay, so the story took place outside, right? Yes, so it was outside near Peanut Butter's house. They kind of traveled to what it looked like a little park maybe, but ultimately our story took place outside near Peanut Butter's house. All right, we're going to add that. My turn. All right, so I'm moving past you.
No.
Yes. Okay, to Gumdrop Mountain. Yummy. Who likes gumdrops? Me. All right, let's see. Be thinking, be thinking, be thinking. What is Peanut Butter's goal? So we know a goal is something that you're trying to achieve, right? Something that you want to do. So what was Peanut Butter's goal in our story?
Well, I know that he had this toy and he was trying to find a friend, right? He wanted somebody to play with. So he went and decided to ask everyone to play with him.
Yes.
His goal is to make a new friend. He plans on asking everyone.
Yeah.
And he did.
Yeah. He just wanted somebody to play with. He was new to town, right?
And he didn't give up.
He did not.
All right, I'm passing you now.
Oh.
Here we are at Licorice Castle.
Licorice.
Let's see what our question is.
Okay.
What challenges did Peanut Butter face trying to reach his goal? So what got in the way of him making new friends? What challenges did he face?
So he kind of had some troubles because did anybody want to play with him?
They seemed busy.
Yeah. So the answer to that, his challenges were what, friends? Yeah, nobody wants to play with him, but he doesn't get up. He keeps asking more people. So like when you face a challenge, are you supposed to just give up?
No.
No, you've got to keep trying, right? Which is exactly what Peanut Butter did. I'm going to hand that to you so
Okay.
you can put it
Yes.
under there. All right, my turn. So I'm going to kind of loop around past the Licorice Castle to Peanut Brittle House. And this little character here is Grandma Nut. Peanut Brittle House. All right, let's see. Y'all are doing a great job answering these comprehension questions. Make sure you're answering them at home. You're screaming at your TV what the answer is. What happens at the beginning of the story?
Well, at the beginning of the story, we met our character, Peanut Butter, and what did he have? That's right, he had a new ball. Did he have anybody to play with? No, we knew that his challenge was he needed a friend. So he was in his new town, and he didn't have anybody to play with him. So his mom told him, go outside and find a new friend.
Yes, ma'am. And did he do that? Yes, he did.
Yes, he
All
did.
right. So yeah, we're thinking about the event. So at the beginning of our story, that's exactly what happened. Good job. All right, your turn.
All right, I'm moving to Lollipop Woods.
Ooh, jealous. I love lollipops.
I love lollipops. What happens in the middle of our story?
All right, so we know that at the beginning, Peanut Butter got his new ball, and he was on the hunt for a friend, right? So what happened in the middle? Well, what do you think? Yeah, that's right. Peanut Butter asks the kids in town if they want to play with him, but they all say what? Yeah, they all say no. Peanut Butter was feeling a little bit sad. All right, good. So that's what happened in the middle of our story. So my turn. I'm going to move past the Lollipop Woods to the ice cream sea. Yummy. Miss Nolan eats ice cream almost every single night.
Me too.
All right, so let's see the ice cream sea. See what question we have in here. Why doesn't anyone want to play with Peanut Butter?
Let's think back to our story. They all had a reason why they didn't want to play. They were too busy. Hamburger was walking his dog, or they were doing something else, right?
Yeah.
So why didn't they want to play with him? They had other things to do.
Yeah.
They didn't want to try to play with the ball.
They were busy, right? Hamburger was walking his dog. The egg was kind of on a
He was riding a
bicycle of some
bicycle.
sort, right? Okay, they were busy. And sometimes we busy? Yeah, okay. But we have to make sure we make time for our friends, right? All right, your turn.
Am I green?
Yep, you're green.
Cool,
Okay,
me too.
I'm gonna help you here. Ooh, you're in the chocolate swamp.
That's my favorite.
Chocolate swamp. Okay, let's see what we got.
What happens at the end of the story? So we've kind of gone through the beginning and the middle. What happens at the end?
Okay, what do you guys think? What happens at the end of our story? Yes, that's right. Yay, yay, yay. Jelly says that she wants to play with him. Peanut Butter found a friend in Jelly, and then they start playing and having fun, and they're having fun. So then what do all the other foods decide?
They hear them.
They hear all the laughter and all the chuckles deep down in their belly, and they say, we want to play too. So everyone else hears their laughter and asks if they can join in. That's right. Oh, perfect. Okay, so my turn. All right, where am I? Here I go. All right, we're almost there. We're almost to King Candy's castle, but detour. Oh, man. Okay, so we got to pause right here. We're almost there, but we have to answer a question before we make it. Okay, why do you think everyone else decides they want to play after Jelly starts playing with Peanut Butter? So why do the other characters decide that they want to join in after they see Peanut Butter and Jelly having so much fun?
What happened in the story? That's right. They heard Peanut Butter and Jelly laughing, and they saw that they were having fun, and they wanted to join in too. They thought, maybe we can all play together.
Yes, that's perfect. They said, you know what? More friends are better than just one. So they said, we want to join in. Good.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, man. Looks like your turn.
Last question. Let's see if you can
King
get it.
Candy's Castle. We got to get it right, though,
Gotta
to win
get
the
it right.
game.
All right. What is the lesson or moral of this story? What do we learn?
Now, remember, this is the big thing that we have been talking about for the past couple of weeks. We've been trying to figure out the lesson. So what did you learn from our story? Yeah, remember at the beginning we talked about friendships, right? And we can learn that friendships are so special, right? Yeah, playing with new people is so much fun, and so is making new friends. Friendships are so special, and everybody needs a friend, right? Yeah, so we have to learn how to work together, and even though sometimes you might be busy, we have to make time for our friends, and everybody can always join in. Do we ever want to leave anybody out? No, that would be sad. We can always make time for our friends. Da-da-da!
Yay!
You did it! You journeyed all the way through King Candy's castle. You made it. So I'm going to give you a little challenge for you at home, okay? So we need to be reading, right? You have to read. It's so important for you to be reading. So you can make your own Candyland game board. But you can just, it doesn't have to look like this. It can just be on a piece of paper. Read a book, make some little game pieces, okay? Some little squares, whatever. Have yourself grab a toy, and you can practice moving it through the game board. And at each stop, you can have some comprehension questions. Get mom to write out some questions, or your friend, or whoever, and you can play, right? Yes, all right. And then you can see who wins. But you can't move a space unless you get it right, okay? All right, so what we're going to do, did y'all learn a lesson today about friendship? Yes, we did. All right, so we're going to wrap it up. We have our cupcakes here, okay? And we are going to do a cupcake cheers to friendship, all right?
Yay!
I'll see y'all on Thursday. I have another fun something planned. I can't wait. Bye, guys.
Bye.